Hi, it's me, Cora Coleman. I wanted to add an addition to my Cora Coleman public figure page where I'm able to really just talk to you about the way that my mind works, be able to answer some questions. Feel free to message me questions, thoughts, different things that are going on in your head. And we can create a movement and begin to connect. I want to respond to you, and I want you to be able to understand the process of how I get to things. And so I was thinking last night about purpose, and I tried to record it, but for the life of me, I could not get it up on Facebook. So I am doing it again video wise. I'm sorry my face is not beat. My eyebrows do need to be done. But I come to you as just me sharing from my heart to yours. So like I said, I was talking about purpose, and I understand that my purpose is bigger than me. That in order to be able to produce my purpose, I must be willing and able to tap into a pain that I would rather avoid. I must be able to tap into a process that could be longer than I expected, that could be longer than I wanted, that could be longer than what I prepared for. So I'm afraid. I'm afraid of this thing called purpose. But I use my fear. I use my fear of the unknown to push me into my promise so that I am able to produce from a painful place, a processing place, a powerful place. You see, you gain power every time you decide to step into success in spite of your struggle. You gain power because the enemy's goal is to stop you. But the minute you decide to use your past mistakes, your downfalls as a way to gain the victory over your circumstance, you then make the enemy smaller. And you make your power, your purpose, and your promise bigger. The enemy doesn't have access to your purpose. He doesn't have access to your power. And for a long time, it took me a minute to understand that the enemy did not have access to my promise. But what the enemy did have access to was my process. He had access to the very thing that could either stop me from getting to where God wanted me to be or push me into where God wanted me to be. So I understand that you have to be bigger than your pain. You have to be bigger than your pain so that you are able to produce. And I understand that in order for me to have the things that I want, and in order for me to have the ability and capacity to reach my purpose and gain my promise, I must be willing to go through the labor and the pain of the process. If we do not take control of the pain within our process, and we don't begin to see ourselves as victorious, the enemy has gained access at this point, and it begins to work. And you, in turn, end up at a standstill because you were unable to take your pain and produce power from it. Today I say to you, do not shy away from the pain. Rather, use every essence of the pain to get you to success. I say to you to embrace the things that hurt you so that you can heal and help the world. I'm always asked if I could say something to my younger self, knowing what I know now, what would I say? And I'm able now to know exactly what I would say. I would say, be able to embrace the pain because you cannot run away from it. And one day, it will be the thing that catapults you into your purpose. I would say to me, and I say to you, that your pain is going to change the world. Message me. Let's continue this conversation. I want you to join me as I speak life and bring purpose back to life.